County Wellness Center here in Pictou County, Nova Scotia. My name is Michael Petter. This is Petter Sports and Streaming Services on Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. And this evening, well, yeah, I guess we can call it evening now. We have for you Nova Scotia Under-18 Major Hockey League Showcase Weekend action between the Cape Breton West Islanders and the Halifax McDonald's. Islanders will be the home game for this home team for this game. Both of these teams already played once earlier today. And before we get any further into that, we must take a moment to acknowledge that the Pictou County Wellness Center, the entirety of Pictou County, and the entire region covered by the Nova Scotia Under-18 Major Hockey League all lie within the ancestral and unceded territory of Mi'kmaq. As we get ready for this game, we mentioned both these teams have already played once today. The Halifax McDonald's coming off of a victory earlier this afternoon against the Valley Wildcats, a 3-1 win to move to 6-0 on the regular season standings. That has them in second place, only by virtue of the fact that Steel Subaru has played 4 more games. Apologies. Steel Subaru with a record of 8-2 to be in first place. Halifax at 6-0 in second place in the standings. But with their perfect record so far, obviously a better win percentage for Halifax so far here on this season. Their opponents in this game, the Cape Breton West Islanders, they dropped a tough 5-4 decision against Cole Harbour earlier today. The Islanders were leading that game 4-1 after the first period, but the Wolfpack fought back and fought back and fought back, scored 3 goals in the second period to tie it up, scored 1 more in the third to get the 5-4 victory. Cape Breton falling to 4-4 on the season. They're now in a tie for 4th and 5th with the UPS Store South Shore Mustangs, who won earlier this afternoon. Both of those teams now sitting at 4-4. Taking a closer look at the Halifax McDonald's record, they have been winning by putting pucks in nets all over the place, and they've also been winning by keeping the puck out of their own net. They have the second best goal differential in the league at +19. Steel Subaru, the only one better, at +34. And when you take into account the amount of games played, Steel Subaru is +3.4 per game, and Halifax +3.33 per game, or sorry, 3.17 per game. So Steel Subaru just a slightly better goal differential so far on the season. Halifax, the league's best defense, giving up just 1.67 goals per game so far in the regular season. That is tops in the league. Their goals scored, they are at 4.8. Actually, yes, 4.8 goals scored per game, which has them second behind Steel Subaru, who have been scoring at better than 5 goals a game so far this season. On the other side of the ice, the Cape Breton West Islanders have scored 27 goals in 8 games, so they're averaging just a hair lower than 3.5 goals scored per game. They've given up 22 goals in those 8 games, so they've given up just a little bit less than 2.8 goals per game, 2.75 if you want to get real technical about it. That's the 4th best goals scored in the league and the 3rd best goals against. One of the big stories of this tournament, or this weekend already, for the Cape Breton West Islanders has been the play of Cohen Pictou. He's come in and had a 3-point performance in that unfortunate for them loss to the Wolfpack earlier this afternoon. Pictou with a goal and 2 assists in that losing effort. While our game is going on this side, over on the other sheet of ice, it will be a game between the Cole Harbour Wolfpack, and they will be taking on, the Cole Harbour Wolfpack, who will be taking on the Valley Wildcats in that game, and that should be a very interesting game as well. And a reminder, you can flip back and forth as much as you want between the two games here on AO Live as we continue to bring you this action all weekend long. As we get ready for the start of this one, taking a look at tonight's starting goaltenders, Nathan Mills gets the start for the Max. And we can tell you that Nathan Mills, where is he? There he is. Has a 2.67 goals against average and a 904 save percentage. At the other end of the ice, it's going to be Raya Stewart getting the start for the Cape Breton West Islanders. Stewart with the second best in the league goals against average at just 1.51. She has been absolutely fantastic in the goal for the Islanders. And of course, Stewart, if you are saying that name sounds familiar, Raya Stewart was the player for the Cape Breton Eagles in the Quebec Major League, who came in as continuing the long history of female goaltenders to appear in a QMJHL game, and put up a shutout performance in her exhibition appearance. Sorry, I just had someone lean over my shoulder while I'm trying to do my job. More than a little distracting, but thanks anyway. We're professionals trying to do our jobs here. Sorry. People just deciding to walk up and get right into my gear. But anyway, sorry, my apologies for that. Continuing on the story with Raya Stewart, she's also second best in the league on save percentage at 950. So Raya Stewart has been absolutely fantastic for the Cape Breton West Islanders, and she will get the start in this game this afternoon. As we get ready for this one, we should mention that we do like to try and be a little bit interactive when we're doing our broadcasts here on Petter Sports and Streaming, so you can reach us one of three ways. You can get us through Facebook, facebook.com, and then search for the Petter Sports and Streaming. That's P-E-T-T-E-R, Sports and Streaming. And yes, I am aware that my microphone is not the highest quality, but the fact of the matter is we've got two sets of gear here in the rink, and the better microphone of the two is with the other gear right now. This is the best I've got. This is the best I can do with what I've got. So we know, we are aware of it. We have tried to fix it. There is nothing that we can do to fix it right at the moment. So the audio is what the audio is, but thank you for your feedback. You can also reach us through Twitter. The handle, or what used to be called Twitter, the handle there is at PETTERPC_sports. And the third place you can reach us is through mjahlnetwork.proboards.com. Go to mjahlnetwork.proboards.com. Go to the section that is marked Major U18 Discussion, and then look for the thread that is labeled Showcase Weekend NSU18MHL, and share your thoughts on that game day thread. Halifax McDonald's will be the visiting team for this game, so they will be in their road red jerseys with the yellow and white trim, very much like the Calgary Flames color scheme. And the Cape Breton West Islanders, there you see in their home grays with the black and orange trim. Raya Stewart leading the team out onto the ice as they get ready for this one. All right. Islanders will defend the net to your broadcast right for the first and third periods. And the starters in front of Ryan Stewart, Owen Bell, Thomas McEachern, Callum Chisholm, Cohen Pictou, and trying to get the number of the other one there, it's Campbell McIntyre. And now as we head over to our broadcast left, you see the goaltender Nathan Mills leading the way out onto the ice, and the rest of their starting lineup, which we will go through after these introductions from Bill downstairs. All right, taking a look at the starters in front of Mills, it will be Logan Trewin, Angus Proctor, Luke Dooley, Ben Lindsay, and Maddox Marmalak getting the start for the Halifax McDonald's here in this evening's game. Don't forget, if you're looking for the game with Valley and Cole Harbour, that's over on the other sheet of ice, and you can catch that game with Alex Terrio on the call. You just have to back out into the main screen of AO Live and click on the link for that particular game. And we are underway here at the Pictou County Wellness Center, and a big hit delivered right off the get-go. Cohen Pictou stepping into his man, that was Marmalak, as the puck was into the Islanders' zone, but quickly played back out to center. Now another hit by Pictou. This one, the first hit was on Dooley. This one was on Marmalak. Pass ahead, and Bell will get it up to McIntyre. Here comes McIntyre working up the left wing. McIntyre has the puck knocked off his stick by Trewin. Coming in to get it is Chisholm, that being Callum Chisholm. Now comes to the left wing wall. Battle for it there. And picking up his Proctor. He'll get it out to center as he feeds it to Dooley. Dooley for Trewin. Trewin takes the puck down below the goal line. Tries to get it to the front of the net. Nobody in red was there. And Bell easily picks up for the Islanders. He'll play it. Tried to play it to McIntyre, but it's stolen by Legier. Legier for Hartland. Hartland tried to get a shot off, but the puck just slid off the end of his stick. Just over a minute gone here, first period. Third game of the day on this sheet of ice. Third game of the day over on the other sheet, also just underway. Puck cleared all the way down into the Halifax zone. Foston plays it around to the far side. Foot picks up there. He'll get it ahead and out to center for Chip. Chip finds Legier. Legier coming in, tries to get a pass across to Hartland. That goes off of Trenum. Legier gets it back again, plays it to the line. Foston, he'll send it down low. Hartland going after it, but the first one on it is going to be Luke McEachern for the Islanders. Gets to the line. Foston's shot doesn't get through all the traffic. And now back on the puck again. Legier gives to Foston another shot, and Raya Stewart with the save, and she will hang on for the first face-off of the game. 1:57 gone here in the opening period. The one drawback of having 7 games over 2 days to broadcast, there's a shot taken by Shearer right off of the face-off. That goes just up over the crossbar. Is you don't get an awful lot of time between games to make adjustments on things like the audio not quite being right. There's a chance for Shearer, a nice deflection. And Stewart again makes the save. So we kind of have to go with what we have and pass ahead for Marmalak. Marmalak's shot goes wide, comes all the way around the boards. Now to the front of the net. That'll get sent over to the corner. Shearer able to pick it up there for Halifax. McEachern, that being Carson McEachern. There's 3 McEacherns and 2 Chisholms on the Islanders team. Shearer with a shot, and 2 Stewarts as well, as Raya makes the save. So there'll be several players that I'll be referring to by both first and last name in order to help differentiate. And there's one of them, Owen Chisholm. He's able to get the puck away, tries to play it ahead for Delaney. That's broken up there by Walters. Now Walters trying to get towards the front of the net. He can't. Delaney gets the puck. He tries to make a pass. That's knocked down. Walters ends up taking the puck all the way out to center ice. He plays it back for Suds, who dumps it back down right into the Cape Breton West zone. Raya Stewart out of her net to play it. Walters knocks that down. Now battle along the wall. Schlender will play it back to the line for Lindsay. Lindsay steps to the middle, fires a shot, and Stewart makes the save and hangs on. 3:33 gone here in the opening frame. We want to thank everybody for tuning in wherever you're joining us from. We do appreciate having you along for the ride. We know that some of the teams are doing their own feeds, but we very much appreciate the fact that those of you who have chosen to tune in with us, we appreciate having you along for these games. Here's Marmalak. He plays the puck towards the wall, intended for Suds, but that he's not able to quite reach it in time. Now the Islanders get possession. They'll get it out to center. McIntyre sets it up. Now here comes a chance for Cohen Pictou. Pictou fires a shot, and the save made. Rebound cleared as far as the line and out just past Thomas McEachern. McEachern able to get it. He'll play it across for Pictou. Pictou packs up to his own blue line. Gets the puck across to Bell. Bell comes into the zone. Has the puck knocked away from him. And now it'll be sent the other way. Here comes Dooley. Dooley in across the blue line. Fires a shot. That's deflected up into the glass. Now Trewin launches it over into the far corner. First one to it will be Luke McEachern. And it's played out to center. Trewin back on it again. He'll send it across to Foston. Foston uses the wall to try to get it ahead for Chip. That was too far for him. And now the Islanders will dump it down into Halifax zone. Just about 5 minutes gone here, first period. Hartland with the puck. Picked up by Legier. Legier takes a bump from McNeil. Puck rolls to Hain. Hain able to play it around to Luke McEachern. He'll get it ahead, and now out comes Hain. He's got McDonald trying to catch up. Hain fires a shot. That goes wide. Now McDonald plays it into the corner. McNeil holds it in at the line, plays it down the boards. Now centering pass for McDonald. Chip tied him up just enough. McDonald did still get the shot away, but it went well wide. McNeil back into his own zone to get the puck. Long lead pass. McDonald a little bit frustrated that the pass didn't come a little quicker to him, as he thought they could catch the Max on a change, but weren't quite able to do so. Now Carson McEachern dumps it in. Out of his net to play it is Mills. Played around to the far corner. Getting to it there is Hookshorst. He sends it behind the net. Sampson trying to get a stick on the puck, but Dooley knocks it away from him. He'll play it around to Foot. Foot stops in the corner, takes it back towards the area behind the net, then drops the puck off for Wagner. Wagner gets a pass ahead. Both Dooley and Shearer were there, and they ended up sort of knocking the puck away from each other. But the Macs able to recover. Now they get it in across the Cape Breton West blue line, but it's turned over and right back out again. Carson McEachern, Shearer on the back check, denies him from getting a good entry. Now Dooley will send it down into the Islander zone. Stewart played it to Owen Chisholm. He fanned on his pass attempt, and that allows the Macs to get the puck under control. Shearer looking to get it to the front of the net, or Schlender, excuse me, looking to get it to the front of the net for Walters, but that pass doesn't connect. Now it'll come to the line for Creelman. Creelman sends it down all the way around the boards. Pinching in from the point is Suds. He meets up with Carson McEachern there. Oh, sorry, that's Hookshorst. Now in behind the net, trying to come out with the puck. There was Turner. He gets it to Creelman. Creelman goes far side for Suds. Suds with a shot. That hits the body in front. Turning and firing is Walters, but the puck ends up coming to the near side boards. 7:10 gone, first period. Creelman with a shot. That goes wide. Puck comes to the line. Suds with a shot. And Stewart makes another save and hangs on. That's 6 shots already on Raya Stewart here with just 7:18 gone in the period. That works out to 1 shot every minute and 13 seconds so far, which means if that pace were to continue throughout the entire game, Raya Stewart would be looking at facing somewhere in the neighborhood of 48 to 49 shots. Those of you who care about such statistical trends and whatnot, as Hayne just a hair offside as he made the pass to Barrett and kept moving, but the puck was just a little bit too far ahead, Hayne was just a little bit too far ahead as he made the pass over to Barrett and then came into the zone. 7:37 gone here in the first period. Hayne wins the draw back, but he wins it back beyond Pictou. Pictou has to go back and get the puck. Now it'll be turned over to Truin. Truin fans on a shot attempt. And the Islanders get the puck and out they come. Truin broke his stick actually. Now somebody gave his stick to Truin. The puck ends up bouncing off of Truin's stick as it's stuck in the middle of the ice there. And Truin throws Lindsay's stick back to him. And Pictou brings the puck back in for Cape Breton West. There's a shot. Mills gets a piece of it with his glove. And fortunately for him, when it went off of his glove, it ended up going just outside of the net. Now Chip gets it ahead for Hartland. Hartland with a shot. Kick save made by Stewart. Chip gets the puck, sends it down below the goal line. Legier is there. He can't get the puck under control. And the Islanders will pick up. Delaney got the pass over to Trent Stewart, and he brings it in across the Halifax line, but then gets separated from the puck as Foston has it. Foston plays it across to Foot. Foot gets it forward, knocked down at the Islander blue line by Luke McEachern. Now it comes back to Luke McEachern a second time. He'll play it over to McNeil. McNeil gives to Bell, and Bell will flip it down into the Halifax zone. Back to get it is Foot, as we played nearly 9 minutes and 15 seconds and have only had maybe, 2-3 whistles it feels like? Hartland gets it across for Chip. We had, Stewart stopped the puck and froze it once. We've had one offside. That might be it. I think we've played this game so far with 2 whistles in the first 9 minutes and 40 seconds and counting. So far here at the Wellness Center main arena. Owen Chisholm tries to dump the puck in. It's knocked down by Shearer. Shearer coming back the other way. Tied up by Owen Chisholm. Chisholm looking to work the puck ahead. He gets it forward for McIntyre. McIntyre can't get through the check of Marmalak. There's a shot. Hines played the puck with a high stick. Hines gets it back again and gets a shot as he stole it from Bell. He had to wait for Bell to touch the puck, but as soon as Bell did, Hines with a great play to get the steal and get a shot off. Now pass comes across for Marmalak. He tries to get it set up for Shearer. That doesn't quite connect. Now Shearer able to get to the puck in the corner, gets it to Marmalak. His shot blocked by Trenum. and the puck ends up down in the corner. Owen Chisholm not able to clear. Callum Chisholm now with it. He'll get it ahead to McIntyre. McIntyre couldn't control. Streelman plays it across for Wagner, and the puck went into the net after the whistle blew. The referee blew it down with 9:21 left to go in the first period. And we get a stoppage with the shot margin now 8-2. Halifax McDonald's have the ice heavily tilted in their favor here in the early going. Big hit delivered there by Schlender. Now Suds with a shot. That's deflected wide. Schlender takes a hit from, who is that? Sampson. Getting to the puck. Turner, he tries to get it back to Schlender, but we're going to have the puck ends up going up and out of play. And so we'll get a stoppage. Here, let's see what if I do what if I do this? There we go, we're back. What if I hit that button? Does that change how the audio sounds? Check 1, 2, check test 1, 2. I don't know if it changed anything on the audio. Puck comes out to center. Lindsay picks up there. He takes a bump. Now Thomas McEachern gets it ahead to McDonald. McDonald goes to dump the puck in. It's picked up by Barrett. Barrett coming to the middle of the ice, fires a shot. And Mills makes the save and hangs on. 8:29 left to go here in the first period. Still looking for the first goal of this game. And one thing that has been a trend in all of the games that we've had so far, knock on wood, every game so far today has been close and very entertaining. Lots of drama, certainly, in every game so far here today. Barrett plays the puck down low, intended for McDonald. It hops over his stick. Max get possession, and out they come. Here's Marmalak with the puck. Marmalak trying to get beyond the defense. Look to make a pass, but it ends up being intercepted by Barrett. He gets it as far as the line. Truin will send it back down low into the corner. McNeil pokes it to Barrett. Barrett has it stolen from him by Proctor. Proctor's shot is blocked. Puck comes out to center. McDonald tried to get it to Hain. That pass a little bit too far for him, and now Proctor at his own blue line. Looks to poke it ahead. McDonald runs into him. Dooley kicks it back to Truin, and Truin will bring it in across the blue line. Truin all the way down below the goal line. Now gets it to Marmalak. Marmalak looked to make a pass to the back door, but that was knocked down by McNeil. Now picking up the puck is Trent Stewart. He'll carry it ahead, and that's down into the Halifax zone, sent the length of the ice. Icing is waved off, and back to pick up the puck is Trenham. He'll give it to Owen Chisholm. Right back to Trenham behind the net. Played ahead for McNeil. That's not McNeil, that's Boyd. And Boyd gets it down the length of the ice. Coming out of the net to play it is Mills, who wraps it around the glass. Chip gets it out to center, dumped right back in again with 7 minutes left to go here in the first period. Foot plays it ahead for Legier. Luke Legier, the leading scorer in the Halifax Max team so far, played the puck up into the air. It comes down now. Here's Foot with a shot, and Stewart makes the save, steering that one over into the near side corner. Wagner sends it behind the net. Bell picks up there for the Islanders, plays it around to the near side. Delaney gets tied up along the wall. Now as they battle along the near side boards with under 6.5 to go, Hartland comes out. He gets it to Legier. Legier with a shot, and that just misses far side. Foot at the line. We'll send it back in deep all the way around the boards. It'll come up the near side. Wagner overskates that puck. Hartland does get a stick on it. Plays it down, but it's knocked by Bell, and Bell now trying to get away from Wagner. Plays the puck ahead. Quick pass. That's intercepted by Chip. Chip tries to get it towards the net, but Trenham there to intercept that one. Now he plays it over to Callum Chisholm. Quick cross-ice pass to Delaney. Delaney able to come out. Comes in to the Halifax zone. Fires the shot. Mills gets a piece of that one. Wagner will send it behind his net for Foote, who plays it ahead and out to center. Pictou there waiting for it. Dumps it right back in again. And Mills has to cover up as McIntyre was right there looking for an opportunity with 5:40 left to go in the first period. As this game just flying by here. We've already played 14 minutes and 20 seconds. Meanwhile, we look next door and we see that they've got about 7 minutes left in the first period, still looking for the first goal in that one as well. Pass intended for Shearer. That's deflected and goes down the ice, and because it was deflected by an Islander stick, it was definitely not going to be an icing. Good race for the puck, and now the Islanders do get possession, and out they come. Here is Cohen Pictou with the puck. Pictou not able to get through as he tried to get around Suds. Now down into the corner. That was Hookshorst. Puck comes to the line to Thomas McEachern. Sorry, the brain just stopped working. Now Pictou steps into a shot, and that's partially blocked. Suds trying to poke it ahead. Getting to the puck is Shearer. He'll give it to Dooley. Dooley dumps it down into the Islander zone. Back to get it, Thomas McEachern. He'll play it forward. Barrett trying to work his way past Lindsay. He can't. The puck comes to Pictou. Pictou gives to Thomas McEachern, who's got a little bit of space in front of him. Plays it ahead for Carson McEachern, who just launches it the rest of the way down the ice. Truin back to get it in his own zone. Plays it up the wall for Schlender. Schlender gets it as far as the line. McNeil holds it in. Now Hain looks to get it to the front of the net. But the puck is smothered by Mills, and he'll hang on for a face-off. 4:10 remaining here in the first period. I think Ben McDonald a little unhappy that he got a cross-check in the back at the side of the net and nothing got called. I will say, I saw the cross-check. Here's Schlender with the puck now. Pass back for Turner. Turner with a shot. And a nice save made by Raya Stewart, as she'll hang on for another face-off. 3:56 remaining here in period one. Walters will take the face-off for the Max, and he wins it back cleanly to Lindsay. Took that face-off against Stewart. Or sorry, against Boyd, my apologies. Now here's Delaney. He can't get a stick on the puck. It comes out to center. Truin goes cross-ice with it, and bringing it quickly back in is Turner. Turner with a shot. And that goes into the end glass, comes up the boards. Truin, he fires a shot. Turner the reflection, and then following up on the rebound, Daniel Walters opens the scoring for the Halifax McDonald's. It's 1-0. Walters with the opening goal of the game. And for Walters, that is his first goal and first point of the season, coming with 3:33 remaining in the period. I believe Turner will get an assist. There's Proctor with a shot. I think the assists go to Turner and Schlender. We'll have to wait for confirmation of that. And maybe one of the defensemen got an assist. There's Marmalak with a shot. That goes off of Pictou. And Raya Stewart had to be sharp there to make the save with 3:09 left. Either way, it is Daniel Walters' first goal, first point of the season. We'll get you the official assists as soon as they're announced. And the time of the goal, 16 minutes, 27 seconds of period number one. Luke McEachern gets the puck up to Carson McEachern, who then gives to Sampson, who feeds it to Hook's horse, who dumps it down into the max zone. Going back to get it for Halifax's foot. He plays it ahead to Dooley. Dooley sets it up nicely for Marmalak. Marmalak coming in. He's got Proctor with him. Marmalak lost control of the puck. Then when he went to make a centering pass, it goes off the skate of McNeil. Now back down into the corner, but the puck ends up going over the glass and out of play. We'll get a stoppage with 2:41 left to go. As, let's see if we can get you the assists on that goal. Yeah, that was not Luke Legier who scored. We'll get that. Here comes Ben McDonald. Gets it to Hayne, who shoots and scores! And we're all tied up at a goal apiece. The goal coming at 17:35 of the first period for Jack Hayne. And for Hayne, that's his 6th goal and 8th point of the season. There's a shot blocked before it gets all the way through to Stewart. Puck comes to Creelman at the line. His shot is blocked. Legier can't get the puck through. And McDonald goes to make a pass. That goes off of Chip. Legier brings it back in across the line. McDonald gets it out. Here's Trent Stewart. He can't maintain control. Creelman will play it across to Wagner. Wagner sends it ahead. Owen Chisholm now. Gets it up to Boyd, who dumps it in across the line. So the goal by Walters, we've got the assist now, Tristan Turner and Logan Trewin. And now we can tell you Jack Hayne, his goal assisted by Ben McDonald. And Luke McEachern with the assist. So the 2 goals coming a minute and 8 seconds apart. And again, it was first goal, first point of the year for Daniel Walters, assisted by Tristan Turner and Logan Trewin. That one at 16:27. Then at 17:35, Jack Hayne with his 5th goal, or 6th goal, 8th point of the season, assisted by Ben McDonald and Luke McEachern. So now you're all caught up on all the scoring, with 42.1 seconds left to go here in the first period. Puck comes back to the line, Lindsay. He plays it over for Suds. Suds shot blocked nicely by Boyd. Now it's played down. Centering pass comes all the way to Lindsay, who steps in from the point, fires a shot. Stewart with a nice pick save. And the puck played out to center. Here's Shearer. He'll dump it back in. Puck gloved down by Owen Chisholm. Chisholm works it ahead, in across the blue line. Chisholm sends it down low. Hayne going after it, but getting to it first and poking it free was Lindsay. 7 seconds left in the period. Barrett won't have time to get it to the front of the net, it doesn't appear, as the puck played over to the corner. That will do it for the first period. Shots on goal favor the Halifax McDonalds, 15-6. But the more important numbers right now are a pair of straight lines, 1-1 after 1, between the Halifax McDonalds and the Cape Breton West Islanders here at the Pictou County Wellness Center. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, get you ready for the start of the second period in just a few minutes. You are watching Nova Scotia Under-18 Major Hockey League action here on Petter Sports and streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the second period here between the Cape Breton West Islanders and the Halifax McDonald's, tied up at a goal apiece as Daniel Walters and Jack Hain have scored for their respective teams to put us where we stand through the opening 20 minutes. Raya Stewart with 14 saves on 15 shots. At the other end of the ice, Nathan Mills with 5 saves on 6 shots. Looking next door, they're in the first intermission there and trying to get a look there. It seems that it is 1-0 for Valley in that game. See if we can get confirmation on that coming up here in just a second. As let's see, seems like they're having a little bit of issue with the online scoring in that one. Not quite sure what's happening there, but the online scoring appears to be off, so we'll do what we can to keep you up to date on that game here. Just bear with me for a second while I try to get something set up. As the second period here gets underway, back down into the Halifax zone. Chance in front there for Hain. He couldn't get his stick on the puck though. Now Hain does get a shot away, and Mills with the save. And we can confirm it is the Wildcats leading the Wolfpack 1-0 at the end of one period next door. Again, Alex Theriault with the call of that one. And you can flip back and forth as many times as you want. Here on AO Live, Atlantic Hockey Online, Petter Sports and Streaming, producing all of the games here this weekend. Quite proud to be the home of the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League Showcase weekend yet again this year. Puck played with a high stick. It helps that it's always hosted here at the Wellness Center, which is the home rink of the team that I work with, the Weeks Majors. But I am very proud that every year the Weeks Majors ask Alex Theriault and I and our crew to bring you all of the action from all of these games. It really does mean a lot to us that we are entrusted with this responsibility. And there's a shot, save made by Mills. Rebound came to McIntyre. McIntyre can't get a second shot through though as Hartland gets the block. Now Bell gets the puck into the feet of his intended target. That was Callum Chisholm. And coming the other way, here comes Luke Legier. Legier working to the outside. Legier tries to go short side against Stewart, but Raya Stewart able to hold her line and make the save. Pass up for McIntyre. That's taken away by Wagner. Wagner tried to wait for everybody to get back onside, but wasn't able to do so, and so we'll get a stoppage with 1:25 gone here in the second period. Don't forget, we got one more game after this one on each sheet of ice. Over on this side, we'll have the Sydney Mitsubishi Rush and the hometown Weeks Majors, while over across the way, it'll be Steel Subaru taking on South Shore. That Steel versus South Shore game will be between two teams who had victories earlier today. The Weeks game against the Sydney Mitsubishi Rush will be two teams who dropped, or no, Sydney ended up winning that game against Steel, didn't they? Yes, they did. So, much like this one, it's a team that, there'll be teams that dropped their first. There's a penalty coming up against Owen Chisholm as he's going to go off for boarding. Hines was caught in a bit of an awkward position, and so we'll see the first special team situation of this game with Owen Chisholm going to the box for boarding at 2:04 of the second period. As we can tell you that the Halifax McDonald's power play second best in the league at 21.9%. The only one that's better is the otherworldly power play that, or no, sorry, that was from last night that I saw those numbers. Walters comes in, there's a shot, Stewart makes the save, puck comes to the line, Lindsay gets it over to Walters, Walters looking to get it down low, that pass is deflected, but Shearer still able to chase the puck down. Now Shearer will play it back to Truin. Truin steps towards the middle, gets a shot off, Hayne with the block. Hayne able to steal the puck, but can't get it past Lindsay to knock it out to center. Now it does go out, and Shearer will go back, take it all the way back to his own line. We mentioned the Halifax McDonald power play, second best in the league at 21.9%, going up against the second best penalty kill at 85.4%. Hooks Horst able to get the puck down the length of the ice, so it is very much strength versus strength in this special teams matchup. Second best power play against the second best penalty kill in the league. Lindsay drops the puck off and picking up some speed as he comes through. Here's Marmalak, Maddox Marmalak. Drops the puck to Proctor. Proctor sends it behind the net. Marmalak wasn't ready to receive it. Now Marmalak does get it back. He gives it to Dooley. Dooley trying to get away from Bell. Plays it back to Marmalak again. There's a shot. He scores! Maddox Marmalak. And we can see why the number 2 power play in the league is that high, as they get their second goal, or the team gets its second goal of the game, first power play goal. Maddox Marmalak able to fire that one in, and the Halifax McDonald's lead it 2-1 with 3:43 gone here in the second period. For Marmalak, that is his 5th goal and 9th point of the season. Dooley and Proctor with the assists. So again, that's Maddox Marmalak, his 5th goal, 9th point of the season, first power play goal for Marmalak. Luke Dooley and Angus Proctor with the assist to make it a 2-1 lead and give them Max their second lead of the game. Here's Schlender with the puck. Knocked off his stick, it goes back to Fosted. Down to Walters. Walters loses it at the side of the net. Turner there to pick it up. Plays it back to the line for Foote. Foote for Schlender. Schlender gets it across. Now down low. Puck comes back. There's another shot taken by Foston. And another save for Raya Stewart with 4:42 gone here in period number 2. Looking next door, it is 1-0 Wildcats, and they're about to start a power play. Sampson wins the puck down into the corner. As the Islanders come out to center, Carson McEachern sends the puck all the way deep into the Halifax zone. McEachern gets to it behind the net, but then loses it to Wagner. Wagner couldn't get it past Hooks-Horst. Now into the near side, Sampson working against his fellow number 9, Wagner. Wagner able to work the puck free, although he lost his stick in the process. Now Chip coming out. Here's Chip trying to get it to Legier. Chip ends up getting it to Hartland instead, but Hartland had it intercepted from him by Owen Chisholm. Now Owen Chisholm comes in across the line, drops the puck off. There's a shot that goes wide, comes off the end boards. Picked up by Carson McEachern. Wagner gives him a bump around to the far side. Owen Chisholm sends it back down to Carson McEachern. Wagner ties him up. Legier comes back to help, but Carson McEachern comes away with the puck, tried to play it back against the boards, and Legier finds it, sends it to the line, not out, held in momentarily, but now Wagner will get it out as he plays it ahead to Chip. Chip across to the far side. Picked up by Hartland. He tries to set it up for Chip, but that doesn't connect. And the Islanders get the puck back out. Boyd will send it down the ice. Suds back to pick up for the Max. Suds, long lead pass. Deflected by Hartland in across the blue line, but Luke McEachern quickly picks it up. Now he got a 3-on-2. McEachern comes to the middle of the ice. McEachern with a shot. That goes over the crossbar. Boyd picks up the puck off the end boards, but loses it to Suds. Now Hines will pick up, and out come the Max. Here's Shearer. Shearer has it stolen from him by Delaney. Delaney able to play it over the head of Lindsay. And now Suds has it stolen from him by Boyd. Boyd ties it up along the wall. Suds pins him there. Delaney comes in to help out, but Suds gets to the puck. Now it's back to Suds again. He'll get it behind the net to Lindsay. And Lindsay, with a little bit of space, will come out working his way up the left wing side. Puck all the way down to the end boards. Pictou takes a bump there from Shearer. Now Hines getting across to work against Delaney. Puck is partially underneath Hines. Now it's free. Picked up by Shearer. He tries to center it, but Stewart intercepts that pass, that being Trent Stewart, as opposed to Raya, the goaltender. Just out of curiosity, are they related? Anybody know? Here's Cohen Pictou with the puck now. Pictou working against Boston. Here's Marmalak coming the other way now. Marmalak drops it off. Dooley with a shot. Stewart the save. And McIntyre clears the puck from the front of the net. Puck is in the feet of McIntyre. Truen trying to work it free. He couldn't. It comes to Proctor. He'll play it around the boards to the near side. Battle for it there. Comes back to Proctor. Proctor with a shot. Save made by Stewart. And she will hang on for the face-off. 12:02 left to go here in the second period. Raya Stewart still sitting at .900 on the save percentage for this game. 18 saves on 20 shots. That's pretty much what you hope for from your goaltender. Better than a 90% save percentage in any given game is very good. There's a attempted pass out in front. It goes off of Hain, and Stewart there ready for it and hangs on for another face-off. 8:12 now gone in the second period. As the Islanders make a line change, Hain to take the draw. Max a little bit slow getting their change done. And so now Marmalak being told he has to go back out there. And we're going to get a penalty right away. Interference is the call, and it looks like it's going to be Luke McEachern who's going to go off. And McEachern not exactly happy with that call, but he's not going to be able to do much about it other than go and sit down for the interference call at 8:16. So Halifax, with one power play goal already, now get their second man advantage of the game. And Cape Breton West, here they come shorthanded. Here's Jack Hain all by himself. Hain with the shot, and that's deflected off of Boston, up over the glass and out of play. So the Islanders earn themselves an offensive zone face-off thanks to a great individual effort by Jack Hain, getting the puck down the length of the ice, getting a shot away, and being able to draw a deflection that sends the puck up over the glass and out of play. Hain will take this draw against Walters. Hain the goal scorer for the Max. Walters with one of the goals, Hain the goal scorer for the Islanders. Walters with one of the goals for the Max so far here tonight. There's Walters with the puck. He'll play it up to Schlender. Schlender will send it down into the Cape Breton West zone. Foston on that puck. He ended up losing it to Hain, but Hain couldn't clear. Now Walters has to come out to center ice to pick it up. He'll play it across to Foston. Foston back in across the blue line. Sends the puck down to the end boards. McNeil just avoids the worst of a hit from Turner. Over there, Schlender. Schlender will poke the puck into the end wall again. Owen Chisholm just gets it beyond Foston and out to center. Foston got a piece of the puck, but not enough to keep it onside. Now Foston dumps it in. Ryan Stewart out of the net to play it. Settles it for McNeil. McNeil had trouble finding it as Hartland came in a hurry. And McNeil, as a result, could not clear the zone. Now Truin stepping down. Gives to Chip. Chip will play it back to the line for Foston. Foston goes over to Legier. Legier shot blocked by Owen Chisholm. And it comes out to center with 35 seconds left in the penalty. Luke Legier from his own blue line starts to work his way ahead. Drops the pass off for Hartland. Hartland tried to get it back down to Legier. That was broken up. But the Macs are able to win the puck back as Foot plays it to Chip. Back to Foot again. Across for Legier. Legier tried to make a pass. It was deflected, and Trent Stewart will launch it down the ice. 10 seconds left in the man advantage. Back to pick up his Foot. Foot taking a look. Now he'll come out from behind his net, start to work his way forward. Gives the puck to Wagner. Wagner will send it down into the Cape Breton West zone. It goes all the way around to the far corner. Chip gets it below the goal line. We are back to 5-on-5. Wagner stepping in from the line. Plays it down. Chip on the inboards. Gives back to Wagner again. Wagner to the line for Foot. Foot sends it down low. Chip behind the net. Takes a bump from Pictou. And that allows Bell to get on the puck for the Islanders. And it comes out to center. Hartland to Foot. But that pass partially intercepted, or partially blocked by Bell. Now Bell working his way in. Bell gets it across. McEachern fans on a shot attempt, that being Carson McEachern. Now the puck gets to the line. Thomas McEachern had to back up, but then poked it. Carson McEachern gets it back to Thomas again. Now ahead for Hookshorst. Hookshorst dumps it down into the Halifax zone with 8:48 and counting left to go second period. Here's Hines with the puck. He has it taken from him. Bell looks to get it back deep, but Foot is there. He'll play it around to Wagner. Right back to Foot again. Foot looking to come ahead with the puck. Lost control of it. Now here's Bell. It's knocked away from him. Pictou steps in. Bell with the deflection. And Mills covers up and hangs on for a face-off. 8:28 left to go. Second period, excuse me. Face-off deep inside the Halifax zone to the left of goaltender Nathan Mills. Mills with 8 saves on 9 shots. Dump out attempt ends up hitting Shearer in the back. He recovers and gets the puck to Walters. Walters takes it all the way down into the corner, plays it back to Shearer. Shearer now returns to Walters. Walters tries to get it to Hines in front of the net. That pass deflected up into the glass. Sudds now goes to play it back to Shearer. That pass goes through him. Race for the puck. Shearer against Boyd. Boyd takes Shearer to the wall. Puck is played up the boards. Knocked down there by Stewart. Stewart taking it down to the corner. He gets bumped off the puck. And it'll be picked up there by Creelman. Creelman sends it all the way around to the far side. Shearer there to get it. Shearer ahead for Hines. That pass just a little bit out of his reach. And so that's going to result in an icing call against Halifax with 7:42 left to go here in the second period. As we again have 2 very close, hard-fought games going on here at the Pictou County Wellness Center. 2-1 the scoreline here. While right next door, it is 1-0 in favor of the Wildcats over the Cole Harbour Wolfpack. Wildcats looking to improve to 1-1 on the day. And it is not outside the realm of possibility that we could end up having the first day of the showcase with all 8 teams with a victory and all 8 teams with a loss. Just the way the matchups end up working out, it's Here it's a 1-0 team against an 0-1 team. If Cape Breton West can win, that one deflected just wide off the stick of Proctor. That shot ends up getting blocked. If Cape Breton West wins here, both of these teams would be 1-1 on the day. If the Wildcats can win the game that's going on right now next door, and they do lead at 1-0, both of them would be 1-1 on the day. Truin takes a good hit there from Owen Chisholm. Puck ends up hitting the skate of the referee. Now it's tied up in the corner. Marmalak gets it, plays it back to the line for Truin. Truin with the shot. Stewart the blocker save. If the Weeks can beat Sydney Mitsubishi Rush, there's Proctor with a shot save. Rebound, they score! And Dooley puts the Max out in front by 2. It's now 3-1. Stewart made the initial save, but nobody in gray was there to clear away the rebound, and able to find it is Luke Dooley at 13:35. Dooley gets his second point of the afternoon/evening. And overall for Luke Dooley, that's his third goal, 7th point of the year. Second point in this game. Pass broken up by Hines. Now he gets it up to Barrett. Barrett will set it up for McDonald to Hain. Hain with the shot and Mills with the save. Lindsay with an assist. Marmalak with the second assist on that goal. So again, it's Luke Dooley, his third goal and 8th point of the year, assisted by Ben Lindsay and Maddox Marmalak at 13:35 to make it a 3-1 scoreline in favor of the Halifax McDonald's. Foot plays the puck ahead. Turner will send it the rest of the way down into the Cape Breton West zone. Back to get it. Thomas McEachran played it ahead. Walters knocks that down. Walters for Chip. Chip couldn't get a shot away though as Hookshorse tied up his stick. Now Creelman does get a shot and the save made by Raya Stewart. We mentioned if the Weeks can beat Sydney, both of those teams would be 1-1. And if Steele can beat South Shore, both of those teams would be 1-1. So the one team that right now is putting a crimp in that scenario, though, is the Halifax McDonald's, as they currently lead it 3-1 here with just over 5 minutes left to go in the second period of this game against the Cape Breton West Islanders. Legier, his pass goes off the skate of Chip and out to center ice. Luke McEachran there, but he's got Hartland all over him. McEachran gets the puck to Boyd, who deflects it the rest of the way down into the Halifax zone. Creelman back to get it. He'll use the end boards to play the puck to Wagner. Wagner returns it to Creelman. Creelman able to get it ahead for Hartland. Hartland in across the line. Tried to get it to Chip, but that's broken up. And now Creelman just able to hold that puck onside. Puck comes back to Chip. Chip with a shot. And Stewart makes the save and hangs on. 4.5 minutes left to go here in the second period. Face-off will be inside the Cape Breton West zone to the right of the Cape Breton West Islander goaltender, Raya Stewart. Turner to take the draw against Hain. Neither player won it particularly cleanly, but Barrett does get the puck out to center. Suds goes to play it back in. It goes off the leg of Hines, and so we'll get an offside call with 4:24 remaining here on the second. Like I said, folks, it's the third game of the day that I'm doing play-by-play here. I'm starting to get a little punchy as far as what period I'm in, what game we're on, all of that. One more game to go tonight, and then 2 more games to go for the showcase tomorrow, and then another one here on Petter Sports and Streaming tomorrow afternoon at 4. As after the showcase wraps up, we'll have another game. That one will be in the Nova Scotia Under 15 Major Hockey League. And just trying to recall who's going to be involved in that game with the Warewell Bombers. Let's see if I can find that. And as we take a look, we see that that is going to be the Bedford Bandits taking on the Warewell Bombers at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Pictou with a shot, Bell with the deflection, but it took a little bit too much steam off of that puck. Puck went way up high into the air and ended up hitting the rafters here at the Pictou County Wellness Center, so we'll get a stoppage in play with 3:53 left to go here in period number 2. As the draw inside the Halifax zone, won by the McDonald's. Lindsay able to get it up and down the length of the ice. Marmalak chasing after it. He reaches it before it gets to the goal line. Marmalak through to the front of the net, but Proctor not able to get a stick on it. Now, here's Lindsay with the puck. Has it poked off his stick by Bell, and it'll be sent down the ice out of his net to play at Mills. He'll send it behind the net for Suds. Suds gets the pass up to Lindsay. Lindsay finds Proctor. Proctor in across the blue line, sends the puck into the end boards. Dooley going after it. Pictou gets there ahead of him, and he'll play it ahead. Now pass across, and out come the Islanders and into the Halifax zone. There's a shot, Mills the save, and we'll get a stoppage with 3:03 remaining in the period. Still 1-0 next door for the Wildcats over the Wolfpack, getting to the late stages of the second period in that one as well. Face off between Wagner and Stewart. Stewart wins it cleanly back to the line. McNeil uses the corner to play the puck to Boyd down low. He sets it behind the net for Stewart. Stewart will take it into the left wing corner. Now comes out, fires the shot, save made, rebound, second chance. Goes off the outside of the net on that shot by Delaney. Puck held in at the line. Now Boyd goes to send it deep, but did it hit the netting? No, it didn't. A whole bunch of players on the Max were pointing up like the puck had hit the netting, and so they kind of stopped skating for a second, but they were able to recover enough, and now they come out to center, and here with the puck is Boston. Boston tries to get it to Turner. Turner has to take that one in his feet. Gets it to his stick, now tries to make another pass. That'll come to Schlender in the near corner. Schlender takes a bump, and the Islanders get the puck up the wall as far as the line. Boston feeds it to Walters. There's a shot, and Stewart makes the save and deflects it up over the glass and out of play with 2:08 remaining here in the second period. And we get the stoppage in play with, like I say, 2:08 left to go here in this period. Halifax with the puck. That's Wagner. He'll play it ahead. Sent the other way from the blue line by Owen Chisholm. Hayne getting onto it. Hayne takes a hit from Wagner. Wagner able to play the puck around to the far side. Foot pokes it up to Hartland. Hartland able to set it up for Legier. Legier, nice move to get around Owen Chisholm. Legier has Chip coming up with him. Legier with a shot, and that ends up going wide. Now Wagner holds it in at the line, sends it back down low. 90 seconds left in the period. Puck played out by Owen Chisholm. Race for it. Chisholm will get to it. Tries to set it up for McDonald, but nicely broken up there by Foot, and the Max quickly out the other way. Pass for Legier. Legier gives it back to Hartland. Hartland for Chip. There's a shot. And another save made by Stewart, as she has had to be very big for the Cape Breton West Islanders so far this evening. Into the final minute of period number 2. Cross pass, and it goes into the net off the stick of Wagner. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck, and the Islanders get some help on that one, as Wagner tried to break up the pass, but in doing so deflected the puck into his own net, with 54.7 seconds left in the period. And so it's now 3-2 in favor of the Halifax McDonald's. Here's Barrett with the puck. Barrett coming in, gets a shot away, save! Chance for Hain on the rebound, but he couldn't get a second shot away. And now we're going to get a pair of penalties. A hooking call and then an interference call. Hain was hooked down, which that was the penalty taken by Shearer, but then Shearer lost his stick and Hain knocked it away, and that is by definition about as clear of an interference call as you can make. So we'll remain 5-on-5 with those coincidental penalties carrying over into the third period. Again, it was Shearer for hooking, and it was Hain for interference with 37 seconds left in the period. Owen Chisholm gets the puck back in across the line. Marmalak will play it to Trewin. Trewin takes a look, then sends it all the way around the boards to Lindsay. Lindsay sends it ahead. Now here's a chance. Coming in is McDonald. He scores! Ben McDonald ties up the game with 12.8 seconds left in the second period. And this the third game on this sheet of ice. This is the third time that we will go into the third period with a game tied up. And now, or will we go in tied up? Here comes McDonald. McDonald with a shot, a huge save made there by Mills just before the horn sounds. So 2 goals in the final minute of the second period. The first one to Lance Hooks-Horst, assisted by Luke McEachern and Owen Bell. And then Ben McDonald, assisted by Campbell Barrett, take a 3-1 lead for the Halifax McDonald's and turn it into a 3-3 tie heading into the third. Every game on this sheet of ice so far today has been tied after 40 minutes of play. Again, those goals for Lance Hooks-Horst, that is his third goal, 4th point of the season. The assist going to Luke McEachern and Owen Bell. And then that was at 1906, and then at 1948, Ben McDonald gets his third goal, 8th point of the season, 2nd point of this game, assisted by Campbell Barrett. Shots on goal in that period end up 10-10. Scoring in that period ends up 2-2. And so we will go to the third tied yet again here at the Pictou County Wellness Center. It's Halifax 3 and Cape Breton West 3. You are watching the Nova Scotia Under-18 Major Hockey League Showcase Weekend from the Pictou County Wellness Center here on Petter Sports and streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the third period here. All tied up at 3. And as I was mentioning before we went to the break, this is the third game of the day on this sheet of ice. The 2 previous games, after 40 minutes of play, tied up. For the Cape Breton West Islanders, when they played on this sheet of ice earlier today, they were tied up 4-4 after 40 minutes. Then the next game, the Weeks and the South Shore Mustangs tied up 2-2 after 40 minutes. Now this one tied up 3-3 after 40 minutes of play. The one thing we did not have out of all of these games tied after 40 as of yet is a game go beyond 60 minutes. In fact, in this league this season, there have been just 2 games that have gone beyond 60 minutes. Both of those did involve the Weeks Majors, and both of those resulted in the Weeks Majors with a pair of OT losses this season. As the third period gets underway, the coincidental penalties to Hain and Shearer still have about a minute and 23 seconds left in them, as that's going to be an icing call against Cape Breton West. So those players still need to wait a little bit longer before they come out of the box for the third period. Face off to the right of Raya Stewart. Again, don't forget we got one more game left on each sheet of ice after this one today, and then 2 games on each sheet tomorrow before we get you the Bedford Bandits taking on the Warewell Bombers in Nova Scotia U15 action. And all of that right here on Petter Sports and Streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Here's Dooley with the puck. He and Marmalak cross as they come in across the blue line. Marmalak now with a shot. That's blocked. Puck comes all the way out to center. Hartland gathers it in there. They'll play it across for Suds. Suds brings it across the blue line. Suds' shot partially blocked by Thomas McEachern, and Raya Stewart able to steer it easily over into the corner. Now Marmalak working there against Bell. Chip takes over the battle. The puck ends up with Hartland. Hartland fires a shot. Stewart steers that over into the boards. Chip plays it back to the line. Suds with another shot. That goes wide. Legier, who just came onto the ice on a change, immediately gets the puck. Takes it all the way around behind the net, out to the far side, gives to Suds. Suds comes near point with it for Lindsay. He plays it down into the right wing corner. Chip in there. Puck comes out for Legier. There's a sharp shot, but the save made by Raya Stewart. Another chance to get the puck out in front, but again, Stewart steers that one away. Puck gets to the line, just held in by Suds. Now Bell finally able to pick up his stick after he'd lost it a good 20 to 30 seconds ago. Pictou tries to clear. He can't as Hartland knocks that down. Now it'll be picked up by Trent Stewart. He's able to get out past the check of Chip and all the way into the Halifax zone, but Suds turns it the other way, takes a hit from McIntyre as he made the pass. I mentioned it in the game earlier this afternoon. McIntyre might just be the biggest player in this league, and he laid out Suds. Now McIntyre gets the puck. Can't get it past Foston or Legier as Legier able to hold it in. Now it's played out, and here comes McIntyre. McIntyre cutting to the outside against Foston. Tries a sharp angle pass, and Truan able to clear that one away. He gets the puck ahead. Now McIntyre back on it, gives his man a bump again. And back to get the puck is Marmalak. Marmalak coming through center with a burst of speed. Marmalak cuts to the outside, fires the shot, and the save made by Stewart. And Stewart will hang on for a face-off, and the coincidental penalties come to an end here with 2:43 gone in the third period. So both benches back to full capacity. We continued to play 5-on-5, of course, because it was coincidentals. Sampson gets waved out of the face-off circle. Coming in to take the draw instead will be Hookshorst. There's Shearer with a shot. And the save made. Second chance shot for Walters. And again, Raya Stewart stands tall. As Stewart has been by far the busier of the two goaltenders tonight. She's faced 28 shots to 18 down at the other end. Walters can't get a shot away there. Barrett gets the puck but can't get it past Turner. Stewart out of her net, settles the puck for Trenum. Trenum able to get it ahead. Now pass to the near side for McDonald. McDonald to Hain. Hain with a chance. And the save made by Mills. Great chance for the dangerous Jack Hain. Meanwhile, next door, the Wolfpack have scored to tie up the game against Valley. So it's now 1-1 early in the third period in that game next door. Here's Owen Chisholm with the puck. Plays it to Trenum. Trenum fans on his pass attempt. Able to recover and get the puck to Owen Chisholm. He gets it ahead to Hain. Hain's pass hops over the stick of Barrett. And the Macs get it back, and here they come. Walters takes a hit from Chisholm. Walters sends the puck towards the net. Steered aside by Stewart. Pictou picks up. He'll play it up to Delaney. Cohen Pictou trying to find it at his feet. He can't. Proctor tries to get a shot away, but that's sent aside, and now Delaney will send it down into the McDonald zone. Back to get it is Wagner. He plays it around the boards for Proctor. Proctor gets it out to center to Dooley. Dooley gets it over to the far side for Foot. Foot to Marmalak. But on the back check, Thomas McEachern gets the shot, or denies the shot. And then Marmalak falls into the Cape Breton West net. So we'll get a stoppage with 4:22 gone here in the third period. Still one more game yet to go on each sheet of ice. Sampson wins the draw to Luke McEachern. McEachern tries to use the glass, but it ends up hitting a stanchion. Now Marmalak, his pass comes all the way back to the line. Wagner with a shot. That's steered away into the corner. Trying to get on the puck there is Dooley. Proctor also there watching. Dooley battling there with with McNeil. Now the puck comes out for Dooley. Dooley can't get a shot away. Proctor following up. His shot is blocked by McEachern. And Boyd able to clear the puck out to center. Max right back in again as they continue to carry the vast majority of the play. There's a shot and a kick save made by Stewart. Wagner couldn't find the puck to get the rebound. Now the Islanders come out. Delayed penalty coming up against Halifax. And as Wagner touches the puck, we'll get the indication of a hooking call. And is it going to be Wagner who goes off? Yes, it is. No, spearing. My apologies. I thought he was doing a pulling motion with the stick, but he was doing a stabbing motion with the stick. So that's a 4-minute hook or spearing penalty taken by Wagner with 14:42 left in the period. And this a big chance now for the Islanders as the Islander power play goes to work. 5th best power play in the league at 16.3%. But it's going up against a penalty kill that has been nearly perfect. 97%. The penalty kill percentage for the Halifax McDonald's so far this season. As the puck is played out, and they're going to have to kill off 4 minutes here. McDonald drops the puck off to Hain. Hain with the shot, and the save made by Mills, and he'll hang on for another face-off. 3:06 left in the penalty, 13:48 to go here in period number 3 of another tie hockey game. This has been such a great day of hockey here at the Pictou County Wellness Center. It's a very good term to say showcase weekend, because this weekend has showcased how good this league is, as well as the players. There's a chance for Carson McEachern, and he couldn't quite finish. Now another chance with McEachern with the puck. Tries to get it, he gets it across to Bell, but Mills able to get over in time to get his arm on that shot and deflect it up over the glass and out of play, and we'll get another stoppage. 2:42 to go in the double minor. 13:24 left to go here in the third period. Bell to take the draw against Marmalak. Marmalak wins the face-off to the corner. Truin will play it around behind the net. Now Hines sends it out to center. Marmalak nearly steals it from Bell, but Bell able to get away from him and bring the puck in across the blue line. Gives it to Carson McEachern, but McEachern loses control of the puck, and down the ice it goes. Trenum behind his own net. Trenum gives to Bell. Bell in across the blue line, but McEachern couldn't hold his footing, and so that's going to be an offside against the Islanders with 2:06 left in the double minor and 12:48 remaining here in the third period. Hayne lining up his defenseman where he wants them to be for the face-off. Hayne ends up kicking it back between his two defensemen, and Luke McEachern has to go all the way back below his own goal line, pick up the puck, and now the Islanders will start to work their way out here on this power play. The first half of the double minor has ended. Puck comes all the way around the boards to the near side, all the way up to the left point. Pictou plays it back down the wall. Now sent back up to Pictou again. He'll get it to the middle of the ice for Luke McEachern. Pass to Pictou. There's a shot and a save made by Mills, as he could watch that one all the way right into his glove. 1:36 left in the power play and 12:18 remaining here in the third. Foot down below his own goal line. Plays it up into the... Now here comes a chance shorthanded for Walters. Walters coming in, and he draws a penalty. And they're going to call it a penalty shot. The penalty shot has been indicated. So Walters will get a penalty shot here. He already has one goal in this game. So this a huge play, a huge turning point in this game, one way or the other. Daniel Walters with a chance with a penalty shot. And here comes Walters. Walters coming back to the middle of the ice, takes a look, but has the puck roll off the toe of his stick. And how significant will that play be by the time we reach zeros on the clock? If the Islanders can now score on this power play after not giving up a goal on a penalty shot, you know that's going to be a huge combination of events. There's Hayne with a shot, and Mills made the save. Couldn't find it for sure. It was tucked in his elbow. But a big save made by Nathan Mills to stem what momentum the Islanders might have gotten off of that penalty shot save. Here comes the face-off as Schlender to take the draw against Bell. Schlender wins it into the corner. Foot takes the puck behind his net, gets it over there to Dooley. Dooley for Schlender. Schlender will send it into the Islander zone. Comes in and gets a shot away. But Stewart again makes the save. Here's Bell. Circles to get away from Schlender. Now he's got some room coming up the left side. In across the blue line. Goes down to the blue. Gets the puck out in front for Chisholm. That being Callum Chisholm. And Chisholm did get a good shot away, but wasn't able to beat. And there's a chance they score! The initial save made by Mills, but the rebound comes right onto the stick of Carson McEachern, and McEachern gives the Islanders a 4-3 lead with 11:03 left to go in the third period. And that is a huge power play goal. And for Carson McEachern, that is goal number 2, point number 4 on the season. And the Max score right back. That McEachern goal assisted by Bell and Trenum. But the Islanders only enjoy a lead for a matter of 16 seconds before the Max tie it right back up again. 16 seconds of lead time, and I was still writing down the information from the previous goal, so I didn't even see how it happened. You guys have a better idea than I do, but Logan Trewin is going to get credit for that goal. And for Trewin, that will be, where is he? There he is. First goal and first point of the season. Legier to Hartland. Save made by Stewart. And the rebound will be cleared away. Coming out with it is Barrett. Barrett dumps it right on to Mills, who steers it over into the corner. It's not Trewin, it's Chip who got that goal. My apologies. Now to the front of the net, but Hartland can't get a stick on the puck. Fanning on a pass attempt, Lindsay intercepts that. Lindsay coming back in. He can't get through all 5 gray jerseys, and now the Islanders come out. Trent Stewart can't get beyond his man. Here comes McIntyre. McIntyre loses control of the puck. Now here's Shearer with it. He'll get it to Marmalak. Marmalak coming in. Marmalak makes a nice move. Save made, rebound. Where's the puck? It's underneath Maya Stewart, and she'll hang on for a face-off. Logan Trewin's goal assisted. Okay, it is Trewin who gets credit for the goal. Aaron Chip and Kenzie Wagner get the assists. So for Trewin, again, that is his first goal, first point of the season. Aaron Chip and Kenzie Wagner credited with the assists there. Puck comes to Shearer. His shot is blocked. And now coming back the other way, here's Owen Bell. Bell in across the line. Bell fires a shot. And that goes wide into the corner. Walters now with it. He'll play it to Foston. Foston gives back to Walters. Walters in across the blue line. Walters cuts to the middle. And he gets taken down as he gets a shot away. So there's going to be a penalty against the Islanders. Tripping is the indication. And it's going to be McNeil who goes off for the trip. And this a big, big power play opportunity for the Max, with this game tied up into the final 9 minutes of the game. A reminder once again, we do have another game scheduled for an 8 o'clock puck drop That, of course, will depend in part on whether this game ends before 7:30 or not. We might be a couple of minutes behind schedule. Don't think we'll be too much more beyond that. Now we're going to get another penalty. Tripping is again the indication. This time it's going to be Dooley who goes off. So with 8:26 left, the Max lose their power play. So they now are 0 for 3 with the power play. We'll play 1:34 of 4-on-4. And then the Islanders will go to their third power play of the evening. Here's Creelman with the puck. He'll play it across to the far side. Luke McEachern is the first one on it. And sounds like there was a goal scored next door. We'll try and see who that was. There's a shot save made by Stewart as Legier got the shot away. And it looks like Valley have scored to reclaim the lead. There's a shot, and then Stewart gets run into by Legier. Islanders come back the other way. Here's McDonald, and his shot is saved by the goaltender, Nathan Mills, who hangs on for a face-off. 48 seconds left in the 4-on-4, 7:40 to go here in period number 3. Coming up next on this sheet of ice, we got the Weeks and Sydney Mitsubishi Rush. Next door, it will be Steel Subaru taking on the South Shore Mustangs. But before we get to any of those games, we've still got exciting finishes left in both games that are going on right now. Valley Wildcats with a 2-1 lead over the Wolfpack. Here, it's 4-4. Halifax McDonald's taking on the Cape Breton West Islanders. Pass, knocked down by Owen Chisholm. Max get the puck back, though. Here's Suds with it. Looking to get it to Turner in front of the net, but the pass broken up by Bell. Now Pictou gives to Owen Chisholm. His pass for McIntyre into his feet. 5 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Then Halifax will be on the Halifax will be shorthanded. There's a shot, Stewart the save. Max on the penalty kill for another 20 seconds. Turner tries to get a pass across. That's broken up. Here comes a chance now. Coming ahead is Barrett. Barrett tries to make a move, but Truin with a nice job there to create the turnover. Here comes Truin coming up shorthanded. Gets the pass across, but it was knocked down just enough that Heartland ended up being in an offside position. With 5 seconds left to go in the penalty to Luke Dooley. Hines plays it back. That will do it for Dooley's penalty. We're back to 5-on-5. The score is 4-4, and the time left is just a little more than 6 minutes. I should have done that in the other order. The score is 4-4. We're 5-on-5, and there's 6 minutes left. There's Heartland with a shot. Save, rebound, they score! Raya Stewart made the initial save, but nobody picked up Hines, who got the rebound and was able to pot it in to put Halifax back out in front with 6:04 remaining here in the third period. And the Max once again lead it. It's now 5-4. Where did I put my pen? Hines from Heartland and Dooley. Hines from Heartland and Dooley at 14:56, excuse me, no, 13:56. There's a shot and a save made by Mills. Another shot and another save by Mills as he hangs on. Where did I? Stewart out of her net to play the puck. That goes around to the far corners. Puck comes off the end boards, rung around. Creelman holds it in at the line. Right. Hines, Hartland, and Dooley. Now with the puck. Looking to clear the zone was Hooks-Horst. He couldn't. Now we're going to get a hand pass indicated against Halifax, and so we'll get another stoppage with 4:50 remaining in the third period. .450 left to go. 5-4 the score in favor of the Halifax McDonald's. As the puck is sent into the Cape Breton West zone. McNeil trying to get away from Legier. Gives the puck to Stewart. Now here's Ben McDonald with it. He'll get the pass ahead to Barrett. Barrett in across the blue line. Has the puck knocked off his stick. Now it's sent back out to center. Just over 4:15 to go, third period. Legier for Hartland. Hartland taken down by Stewart. Trent Stewart works it ahead to McDonald. In across the line. Has the puck knocked off his stick by Lindsay. Lindsay plays it off the boards and down the ice it goes. Not hard enough for an icing as Pictou is back to pick up. Cohen Pictou working his way ahead. Gains the red. Takes a hard hit there. And a hit at an awkward angle as well from Walters. Fortunately, Cohen Pictou looks like he's all right. But Shearer now able to win that race to the puck against Pictou. Puck is worked free. Walters gets on it. He plays it down towards the corner. Bell will send it around to the near side. And the first one on it there is going to be Thomas McEachern. He gets it ahead and comes out to center. Walters can't get control of the puck. Bell will pick it up. Now Bell with a sharp angle shot. And Mills, as he went to hug his post, ended up knocking the post free. And so we'll get a stoppage with 3:06 left to go. I want to come back to that hit on Cohen Pictou by Walters. As I don't have the luxury of replays, but to me that looked like a hit that certainly could have warranted a call. Max win the draw again. They have been so good on the face-off in their own zone tonight. Here's Marmalak coming in. His shot comes off the end boards. And Stewart able to get back to her post and cover up the puck and hang on for a face-off. Under 3 minutes left to go as Halifax leads it by a goal. Next door, it's a one-goal game there as well with about 2 minutes left. Wildcats lead the Wolfpack 2-1. Puck, where does it come down? There it comes down for Barrett. Barrett gets it down to McDonald in the corner. McDonald trying to come towards the net. Has the puck knocked away. Marmalak now will bring it out to center. Plays it off the wall, trying to get it to Schlender. Schlender's pass doesn't connect with Dooley, but the Macs stay on it. Boston down to Schlender. Schlender, sharp angle shot, he scores! Easton Schlender regains the 2-goal lead. It's now 6-4 with 2:22 left to go in the third period. And that might just be enough for the Macs in this one. for Easton Schlender. That is goal number 3, point number 7 on the season. As McIntyre's stick broke on the faceoff. Puck comes to Walters. He'll play it back to Turner. Connor Foston gets an assist. Marmalak gets another point as well. For Marmalak, that's 3 points tonight. But don't tell the Islanders that this game's over. They're trying to get some pressure on again, but the Halifax McDonald's force a turnover, come back the other way. Walters, his pass just beyond the reach of Proctor. Now Pictou will take the puck behind his net. Gives to Stewart. Trent Stewart goes cross ice with it. 80 seconds left. Dumped in by Luke McEachern. It gets beyond Bell, comes all the way out to center. Pictou plays it across to Luke McEachern. That's going to be an offside, as Carson McEachern hadn't quite left the zone before Luke brought it back in again. 70 seconds left to go here in the third period. 70 shots combined faced by the two goaltenders tonight. 10 goals combined for the two teams in this thrilling hockey game here at the 2023 Nova Scotia Under-18 Major Hockey League Showcase Weekend. Here's Thomas McEachern using the boards to get the puck ahead. Haynes down into the corner, takes a bump from Hartland. Haynes trying to work the puck free. Still battling. Now the puck does come free, and Legier ended up flipping it ahead. It goes into the Halifax bench, and so we'll get a stoppage with 38.1 seconds left. As soon as this game ends, we'll be shutting down this stream and opening up the stream for the game between the Weeks and the Sydney Mitsubishi Rush. The game will get posted to YouTube after all of the games are done tonight. All of today's games will get posted to YouTube after all of tonight's games are finished. And that will happen from both sheets of ice. It just takes us a little bit of time to get all of the games posted. So we're going to wait until all the games are done so that we've got time to do that. As the final whistle goes, the Halifax McDonald's with the 6-4 victory to stay undefeated on the season. Max win it 6-4. The game next door also a final. Wildcats win it 3-1. So a pair of finals, a pair of 2-goal games as we continue to have incredibly close, incredibly well-played hockey here from the Wellness Center. The final score, Halifax 6, Cape Breton West 4. We'll be back with you in just a couple of minutes. It'll take us a second to get things switched over to the next stream. Until then, this is Michael Petter saying, may your skates always be sharp, may your shots always hit the top shelf. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back with you in just a couple of minutes for the final game of the day from each sheet of ice here at the Pictou County Wellness Center. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening.